Okay, the video's starting. I am on the video, and I am actually starving, but yeah, we're going to do this video anyway, because I really want to do it, and yeah, then I'll get to food afterwards, I guess. So, we'll see how we go. Geez, I'm really hungry. Okay, whatever. Mana crystals. Alright. So, we're going to do exactly what we said we were going to do, which is the books. We're going to do books. So, we need some sort of plan here, and I think I am going to do a little bit of terraforming here. So, I don't know. Obviously, we're going to run out of coins pretty quickly doing stuff like this, but I would like to terraform it as we go along. Yeah, look at how many coins I'm running out of. That's just nuts. There's half my coins gone already. But you can see this is just a little lump. So most of it is flat already. There's just these little hills every now and then. Okay. Alright. So we're at this level, and it's a little bit above here. Now this is kind of the problem here, because we kind of want a nice beachfront property here. Not purchased yet. Oh damn, we don't even have enough gold for that. Is our gold going down? Okay, that's fine. It's probably going up net. It's like net going up, obviously, because it goes down gradually and then it goes up when something big comes in with a whole bunch of stuff to sell. How many rings have you got? Not a lot. I'm assuming it'll go up above 10k when something big comes up. Big comes in. Oh yeah, apple pies. Apple pies didn't actually go up that much. What is going on here? Why are you not producing that many apple pies? Butter. Butter requires milk. Milk requires animal feed. Animal feed requires this. Jesus, all this grain, man, all this grain. So if we do this, what we really need is for this. Can I not flatten or tools terrain flatten up? I guess you can't when there's farm tiles everywhere. Oh, it did it for there. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, we're going to move this whole thing over, and we're going to X all of these. I'm going to X the farm tiles. And then we're going to flatten this terrain, and then we're going to put the farm tiles back. And hopefully, once we do that, we'll have a lot more room for things to happen. Okay. Now, let's see if we terrain flatten down onto this one. No, X the tiles. Flatten everything onto this level. Onto this level. Oh, it flattens them up as well. Okay, that's beautiful. We have a very nice high cliff there as well. Whoop, no. Up. We want it up. We want it all flat. I think the terrain flatten down, the terrain flatten up basically work the same way. Okay. So you are now going here. And then we get a metal conveyor belt. And your section is now almost perfectly flat. There, now it's perfectly flat. Perfectly flat all the way around. So we go in to get our farm tiles. And we go like this. And we just fill in everything in here. Using up all the fertilizer that I'm sure I've got stored somewhere. Okay. There we go. That's a lot of grain. This one will be stealing some of it. Let's actually, can we... Oh, we probably can't now that the farm tiles are there. So let's... I know this is a bit silly, but let's do that. Let's get it all done. So now, I want full workers here. That may be too many workers actually, but we got so much grain, we might as well get 10 workers. Let's get all the grain planted. Everywhere there needs to be grain planted. Okay. So even without any replanting strategies, yeah, see this is really chewing through all the grain that I've already got. Okay. And you are suddenly struggling to output, so... Okay, that's much better. Workers 5. Okay, that's a lot more of this stuff coming out. So what's your deal? Output, milk. It's handling it all. Funnily enough, it's handling. It's not getting overwhelmed, I guess, because it's 2 down to 1. But anyway, that's as well as we can do, because like this is the best belt we've got currently. Magic conveyor belt. Not really sure about that. Was that an enchanter that built that thing? Magic conveyor belt. No, it wasn't. What was it? What was it that built that thing? Magic forge. Okay. Magic forge. This is probably going to require all sorts of crazy stuff. But we will need it for Omnipipe, so we have to get into that at some point. Excuse me. Oh, it actually requires an air crystal. This is not just air power, this is an actual air crystal. And the magic rails. So, that's a lot. I think it'd probably be easier to just build 2 farms and then push them in from either side rather than having a magical conveyor. Look at this though, that's really stacking up. It's a pity this doesn't have a separate output, but... And this is not quite running full speed. So yeah, this metal conveyor is now the thing that's holding us up. And butter is still a problem? I'm not sure the butter is a problem. I think flour is now a problem. Maybe we need a metal conveyor belt here as well. Because that needs 4 of the bloody things. And I think we're producing them at a pretty good rate. So yeah. There we go. That's a little bit better. Sort of. We're pushing in enough grain so that this runs full speed. So that's the important thing. Okay. As this hasn't slowed down, I think this is still running pretty fast. Okay, well anyway, that should hopefully increase our gold supplies. Yeah, kind of getting off track with a lot of this stuff, but this is meat pies, isn't it? This is gourmet food, so we're almost chucked up. Sorry, full on meat pies, meat stew, and then apple pies is almost full, and we've probably just made it full with all the work we did. So, of course, we haven't built those extra houses, which is interesting because meat. All right, let's have a look at meat stew. Okay, so we're not overstocked on meat stew. We're not got so much backed up that it's not actually being sold, which is the thing I was a little bit worried about, because if we get too much that we can't actually sell it, then that's a problem. Okay, let's... Now, we're going to have this massive cliff, unfortunately. Oh! What am I doing? What am I doing? Maybe we don't need this massive cliff. Maybe I should stop doing this. The water shrine. I forgot about the water shrine. A solid building that consumes water, manage to produce units of water. Okay. No, this is good. This is excellent. Okay, well, nuts to that. Well, we just wasted all that red coin, I guess, to do all that. But, yeah, we don't need this anymore. We can just do it up here. So, get rid of these little hills up here. Just have a completely flat surface. And, yeah, have a nice big setup for all of the stuff. We're going to run out of red coins, aren't we? We are so close to running out of red coins. That's okay, though. I'm not sure that anything is actually using them a lot. And we did just start doing red rings as well, didn't we? Yeah, this guy is doing... He's only got 2? Okay, so some things might start to slow down a bit. Although, this isn't... I don't know. We're back up to 300. I'm just going to leave it. It's going to go up and down. It's going to crash maybe, but whatever. So, what do we need for the enchanted books? Enchanted books just need mana power and then this. So we don't need the actual mana stones. They're only used for the actual research. And yeah, they're fully stacked up now that we've got low on purple coins. So that's fine. I don't think we need any of these resources, do we? So if we go to an enchanter... No, none of these books need anything fancy. We just need a massive amount of leather and animal feed, I guess. Yeah, so need a lot of grain. Animal feed into grain into this, and yeah, that produces leather, and wood is the other thing we need. We need wood to make paper, which the paper also requires water. So let's think about a way to do this, and a way to do this nicely. We want a single module that makes a book efficiently as possible. So this produces 1 leather every 8 seconds, and this produces 1 paper every 4 seconds. So we need 2 pastures for every 1 lumber mill. No, because the book takes 1 leather and 4 paper. So we need 4 times as much. So 1 every 8 seconds. That means we need 4 paper every 8 seconds, which means we need 2 every 4 seconds. Okay, so it's actually 2 lumber mills to 1 pasture. 2 lumber mills to 1 pasture. Okay. Where do we want to build this? Over here, if we can, but I'd like to make the ground as flat as possible, and we're going to run out of room. We're going to run out of coins anyway to do that. And let's get rid of all of this stuff. This is just requiring gold coins, I think, to remove this stuff, so that's okay. Getting rid of all of these blue crystals, which are completely unnecessary anyway, so that's fine. Getting rid of all these. Go away, go away, go away. Do we need fuel at any point? We're gonna have wood, so I think we're gonna be fine. And it's fuel is for like forges and stuff like that. So no, I don't think we do. I think this doesn't need fuel. This doesn't need fuel. None of these guys need fuel. So yeah, that's fine. Okay. Okay, so let's try and build a single unit here. So we need a workshop. And the workshop is going to be making the book. Yes, there we go. So then we need paper, which is going to be a lumber mill. And then we need... Actually, I'll move these over a bit. How do we want to do this? We want to do it like this, I guess. And these guys will both need water as well. Which I might have a simple system over there and then pipe water through on an above and sort of shove it into the back of the lumber mills as they're going through. So yeah. So you need 2 wood every 4 seconds. So we need 1 wood per second out of all of these. So if we have a look at a forester. How much wood do you produce? 1 every 2 seconds, but if we double that, then we get some more workers, then it's going to be fine. Although technically, I don't want to push too many workers, so we're going to get 2 of them, and we're just going to have them share some trees. That's probably better from a point of view of workers. So anyway, so this needs 2 every 4 seconds, so 1 every 2 seconds. This guy provides 1 every 2 seconds. Okay, excellent. How many trees do we need for this? I do not know, but we're going... Is this where we actually want to build it? This feels like too close to the front, but then again we are making books here, so maybe that's not bad. Let's build the first one here. We can move them back if we need it. Okay, so it's just the tree planters. The tree planters kind of... So fill that whole area full of trees. You can go away. Kind of make it as skinny as possible, potentially. And then we'll have area over here for the leather. Okay, so farming, plant tree. Hopefully these guys will wake up in a sec when they realize there's actually trees here. No nearby trees. Okay, so the trees are growing, so these should be able to show up. 1 every... So we need 1 every 2 seconds. So that's enough for this conveyor belt. And then this. Now I'm not going to speed these up. I think I'm just going to leave 1 worker in each and just try and do it like that. I could speed them up, maybe to double the speed, but I feel like we got a lot of room, so it's probably better just to produce another one of these modules. That might be the best way to do it. So then we've got a farm. No, not a farm. A pasture. So this we might let's see. We'll see how we go. Leather. Okay. So let's try and make this as grain mill. And then we need a farm. Okay. I think we're going to move this a little bit. So you get moved across to here. this stuff gets pushed, and then you go like that. No, you don't. I'm gonna move this over to there, and the grain mill. What's the grain mill gonna do? Grain mill goes there, maybe. No, we're fine. I think we'll leave the farm there. We'll put the grain mill there, and then we'll put this there. That's okay. I want the farm to be lining up with the lumber mills so that I can get water into the farm as well from the same overhead sort of thing going on. So this is going to be grain. So then we're going to be putting farm tiles. With grain on them. No, grain. Now this might not be enough farm tiles to be honest, but what we can actually do is we can move them, 6 those, move the farm back one, and then we got a bit more room for some farm tiles out the back. Excellent. And then we just put some more grain down. Okay, metal, no, this way. Animal feed, and this guy, we're going to say, I was going to get the fertilizer and put this back here, which maybe is not a bad idea. It's a bit hard to kind of do that, unless we shift these over one. Then maybe we could do it. Yeah, you know what? I'm actually going to do that. I'm going to do that because I really want to reuse the fertilizer if I can. Sorry, got to keep deleting this stuff. That does give us a little bit more room for more grain, I guess. A little bit more room. Okay. So there we go. So this is going to be... we don't need a grabber. What we do need is a sorter. And the sorter is going to be fertilizer. And then, yes, that needs to go all the way back. To here, where we have a pusher, right there. And then we need another one of those fancy void obelisk, which is extremely expensive. My God. That's a bit scary how expensive that is, that void obelisk. We've got to build one anyway. We might redesign it to do something. Maybe do it more efficiently. I don't know. Anyway, so we can do some more farm tiles now. And get some more grain on them. Okay. Now, of course, nothing is going to happen because we don't have the water yet. So, let's go get a water shrine. Make this over here. Then we need some structural blocks. We can't put that on top of the farm tiles, apparently. Oh, what did I just do? X. Can't put the... No, apparently we can't put the... the things... Wooden pillar scaffold. above the farm tiles. That's going to make things awkward. Because, yeah, I want this to obviously be modulable. Can we put them in now? No. Not on top of resources, it seems. Okay, well, I guess there are no resources in those spots. We get our wooden arch here. And this route is the end of one module, so that's fine. I'm going to make a metal conveyor belt up here, because if we keep it going, it's going to need to be fast. Then we need another wooden pillar scaffold and another wooden arch. And this can just be a normal thing. And then we're going to need logistics blocks, which is push, push, push. The grain mill doesn't need anything. You are getting that way. Yeah, I would really like it if there was actually blueprints on here, but yeah, what can you do? Okay, so you need power. Looks like our red stuff is still at a net positive because... Okay. So let's get a shrine. All the mana stuff we need for this. Mana receiver. How much power does this use? 2. Okay, so we might need a few recharges. And then we just need a couple of pushes, pipes, mana connector. And then some actual mana pipes. And then we just need some things to go up here. Okay, so caravan. You are to go over to here. You're going to get all the water crystals you can and bring them and whack them in there. You are not to just sit there and stare at the wall. That is not what you are meant to do. You can definitely get there. There's definitely a path. Okay, whatever. Whatever. You do what you want to do. And you get there. Don't tell me there's really problems with like this grain or something like that blocking the way. Get all the way over there. Yeah, you're still moving. Okay, excellent. Okay, so this block is going to produce books at a pretty good rate. It's going to produce it at this rate. I think we got enough for this rate. Potentially. And then we just got to get enchanted books done, which we could just have another module in front of it, I guess, that does it at the same rate. Hopefully we can. All right, what's your deal? You are almost there. Grab me all of these and then deliver them. Is that? Oh, it does work. You can get them to grab all the crystals and then it just go to the middle of nowhere. Okay, go back there. Yeah, there's definitely range issues with these guys. When we do the mega base, it's going to have to be rails or mine carts for long distance related stuff. Hopefully you can upgrade minecarts as well. We really haven't tested that, have we? Let's test that. So we got paths. And then we got a minecart. Stop. Back. Okay, this thing is stuck. No, it stopped. Forward. Stop. Stop. Back. Stop. Okay, it doesn't know what to do. How's your storage? Not great. And we can't upgrade it either. Okay, that's not good. We might just have to make caravan way stations or something like that. I don't know. You go over and deliver everything you got. And that should kick off this system. And yeah, so you need supply water and fertilizer. All three of them. Where's that carrot? You're taking the high road, apparently. I don't know why you're doing that, but their pathing it seems to be very works in very interesting ways. Okay, so hopefully 20 is enough. And hopefully, so these can only store one each, which means that the other recharges will be used. It might actually be nice if so they store 4. It might actually be nice if they stored less, because it means we'd get to the third recharger more often. But anyway, so there we go. Got a whole bunch of water coming through into here first, so that's producing a bunch of paper. Now, there's no point having books. This is creating books, isn't it? Okay, so we got to wait for the water. No, we don't have to wait for the water to get here. What is this waiting for? Oh, the pasture needs water as well. Okay, we have miscalculated slightly. That's all right. It's nothing we can't fix. Nothing we can't fix with a bit of crazy scaffolding. So I really put scaffolding over here. No, that's not what I meant to do. Of course, it takes the scaffold last. And it doesn't take the other thing first. Sorter. Get me some fertilizer out of here. Okay. Now, hopefully the fact that the pasture is actually a pretty low building is not going to mean that we can't put stuff in at ceiling level. Okay, pusher. Give me a pusher. Honestly, this is so complicated that I don't really like the idea of having to copy it, but I guess, you know, we're gonna have to do what we have to do here. Okay. So there we go. We got our books going. And hopefully this should all be beautiful. Now, is this going to be able to keep up? That's the question. We can't speed it up anyway, so presumably it will be able to. We'll just have to hope. These two are already full. This one is not going to need that much, so that's fine. And this one is going to need a continuous supply. It's actually going to need a lot. It's going to need a lot of water. Oh, bloody oath. Okay. This almost needs its own water supplier. And these do need a fair amount of water as well, so yeah, so this water may not be enough. I don't think it's even enough for all of these guys. Let's have a look. We got a little bit of lag here. A little bit of lag in the stuff not working. Is this slowing down at all? It is. It is slowing down a little bit. Okay. Here's what we need to do. we need to get these and change them to splitters. That'll hopefully allow them to be a little bit more distributed, so we don't have a crap load more. Although, we could get 20 more if we wanted. We could really overload the crap out of this thing. Grab them all and go there. Now head off to your real destination, please. Yeah, this water, man. I swear to God, water is very, very hard to find. And I forgot that this needed a lot of water, so that's gonna be a problem. Everything else is working though. The fertilizer is going well. The grain is going well. This is producing books. It's actually full of books at the moment. So what do we need here for enchanter? So the enchanter just needs a power supply. Another power supply. I don't think I'm going to cache them. I might cache the enchanted books, but I don't think I'm going to cache anything else. So mana transmitter, mana receiver, recharger. I'm not sure if this one particularly needs a lot of mana power. Needs 1 per second, and this guy takes 4 seconds to recharge it. Okay, so that means we need 4 recharges. Well, can't afford another recharger. Oh, those mana bricks, man, they are killing me so badly. Where's our caravan? Drop off more. So if we drop off more of these, then yeah, all of these will become completely backed up, and then we'll be fully using 3 recharges, and this will end up with a lot more stuff in it. And I might put a fast one there and a fast one there just to be on the safe side. How much is in here? There's nothing in here. Okay. We might need, just to be on the safe side, we'll make those ones fast as well. Just to make, I want all 3 of these belts full at all times. Okay, and now you are somewhat useless. Where's some mana crystals? We got a bunch of mana crystals over here. Oh, this is the closed system for the thingamy-bob. Didn't we have mana crystals over? We got them over here. We got a ton of them over here, actually. It's a bit hard to get in there because we've got this stupid conveyor belt. Let's build a bridge over the conveyor belt. Structural blocks. And then a road ramp. And then a road. Excellent. So you are going to fill up with that. 32. Okay, that's not too bad. And you're going to dump them all in here. Yeah, you can still squeeze in there. Beautiful. Is that caravan moving? No, it is not. You got a ramp there, buddy. You go ahead and use it. Oh, of course. Of course. You can drive over the ramp, but you can't drive over the bloody grain. Okay. Move over there. Come on, caravan. I think that was successful. Okay, so Just got to get this stuff done. Oh, we got a bunch more mana bricks. That was not... It's not slow. Okay. So I suppose these need to be metal. And then we can't put the last one in because then we won't be able to do anything with this. We won't be able to get them to the recharger. I'm going to send you over there to get up another pile of those. No, does not want to move. Does not want to move when the distance is too high. Okay. Yeah. Let's put it in and see if this is enough, because that's 32. Whoa, you put them in there. Yeah, that's right. Go all the way around. We need all this stuff as well. Pipes, metal pipes. Okay, you dumped them all. Dump them all. Dumped them all. Dump one more. Okay. No, you just need to be a normal one. Okay. Logistics blocks. Splitter. Okay, that's... Wow, we've already got 10 books. Okay. I am going to have a barn here. I think that's a good idea. So we're running full speed at the moment. Our mana power seems to be okay. Although, how's this looking? It's got 20. It's almost consistently got 20. As soon as it uses up one, it goes away. So that's alright. This guy's still running low on water fairly consistently. Why? Why are you so low on water? Oh, this water shrine. Oh my god. If only we could speed it up. But I guess we can't. I guess we can't. Well, it must have... Oh, I think it backed up at some point. I think now that the paper is actually being used up, these guys are using more of the water. The water's consistently going in here and there's not enough left for the pasture. Damn, so one water shrine just isn't enough for all of these guys to work. It's just not enough. That's very disappointing. Because what else can we do? Other than build another water shrine. Which, bloody oath. Maybe we should have done what I was going to do before, which is to put this really close to the water. Just lay these close to the water, just have the water coming on in. There's still no building that pulls water out of the water and just puts it on, I don't think. Oh no, there is. Well, what the hell is this? What the... Where the hell was this? Well... why have I not seen this before? Okay, well. Okay, you're not actually working. Why are you not working? Water. Is this a pipe thing? I find this awesome thing that produces a crap load of water and it doesn't want to work. Steam pipe. No, that's not working. That's that pipe situation. Okay, let's look at help. Buildings, well. Tips. Okay, that's not helping. Okay, I think at this point we have to go Google because the well is so incredibly powerful. Factory town well. Okay. So it seems like it doesn't work with conveyor belts. Oh, no, okay, alright, here we go. So we have seen these type of buildings before, and basically the problem with them is they have they need a grabber. So if we put this, and then we have a grabber. There, that's working. Beautiful. Okay. Alright, so you know what? I'm going to rip up this entire system. You are going away. You are just going away. I am sick of you, and I do not want to see you anymore. Come on. Can I not? No, I've got to delete these. And that'll give us a bunch of resources back, actually. All of that fancy stuff which we built before. And yeah, a lot of water stones got destroyed, but whatever. Whatever. So then we need to delete these as well. Delete all of the little woody bits. Okay. So you're still going over that way. We still need this space, I guess. Metal conveyor belt. Metal conveyor belt. This guy, I'm gonna say you don't need water anymore. I'm not gonna give you water. I could maybe figure out a way to give you water. In fact, it would be pretty easy. I'll put a well and then a grabber right there. You know what? That's not a bad idea. Let's just do it, because we can build a farm tile over here now. And that actually makes it easier to duplicate this whole mess if we decide we need to. So, well, and then we only need a small thing, but we need a grabber. And I have not forgotten about the lumber mills, because yes, they will need water as well, but there's a beautiful little space in here. So you're probably stalled right now, so we're going to have a well, and then we're going to go here, and we're going to go here, and we're going to say logistics belt grabber, and then logistics blocks splitter. And that's actually doing a net positive water for both buildings. So that's keeping them up to date. So that is, wow, I can't believe I did not discover that before. That is incredibly useful, this well. And especially since we're in the middle of the desert. It's like, what the hell? Okay, but that solves all my... That's even better than... Why do they even have the water shrine then? What is the point of this? It's like... Produces water. Whoop-de-friggin' do. You got a well that can do that as well. And you can add water. Why would you ever need a water boost? I don't know. But, yeah. We could have kept that overhead metal overhead thing, and we could have chucked a couple of wells onto it, like 3 or 4 wells, and forced them all in there, but this way is much better. So, okay, so this is, what do we got going on here? So you farm, you're running at full speed, which is good. Now this is the bit that we didn't really factor, but I guess the important thing is that the pasture is working full speed. So you guys are working at full speed, which means this will be working at full speed. It'll have enough paper to work at full speed, apparently. Well, it does seem to be struggling with paper. Did I do the maths wrong? So this produces 2 paper every 4 seconds, and this requires 4 paper every 5. Didn't I check this? And they got the same speed boosters as well. I could have sworn I checked this. Now it's complaining about leather. Whatever. So, this was 8 seconds. I swear to God this was 8 seconds. At some point this was 8 seconds. Why it's gone down to 5 seconds, I do not know. Look, you. Book. It was 8 seconds. Or no, maybe this was 8 seconds. Okay, that's right, I was comparing these. So I was saying this paper, so there's 2 every 4 seconds, and then 1 every, so it's 4 every 8 seconds, and then this is 1 every 8 seconds. So as long as neither of these fall behind, we're fine. So this is actually doing exactly what it needs to do, although it's not got much lumber. Oh, maybe the trees aren't enough. Maybe the trees aren't enough. Yeah, they're chewing through those trees. Okay, that might explain it. That might explain it. We could expand the trees as well, I guess. Get some more trees in here. I'm still not sure if I'm going to create duplicates of this system, but anyway, let's give it a little bit more. We're sort of kind of holding on, but I mean, look at this. We got a crap load of enchanted books, so maybe it's not too bad. Maybe we're not doing as badly as we thought we were. Okay, so we've got a bunch of enchanted books. Now what do we want to do with them? I guess the obvious bit is we want to turn them into things. Turn them into whatever kind of books we want. And this, we can build as many of these little systems as we want, and they may not be perfect. They may be waiting on leather a little bit, so maybe we can make them a little bit more. I mean, this guy, we can put more workers in it, obviously, if we want to. Look at how many trees we got. I do not understand how these ran out of trees before. Maybe that's okay. This one, I can understand it running out, but it's got both of these supplying water, so all of these farm tiles. Look at the growth rate. That's very fast. There is no fast game speed. This is just how fast they're growing, because you got the water and the fertilizer. So anyway, the only annoying thing is this void obelisk, which we could move this over to the other side so we could share it with the next one, but no, it's a bit of a pain in the ass. So anyway, grain mill. We could put trees here as well. I'm not going to worry about it. Maybe these extra 5 will equalize the entire thing. Although we're backed up on paper now because this is not getting enough grain. Let's just go for it. We got tons of grain here. I don't see it really dying out, so we might be able to have more people, which means this is going to run faster, which means this is potentially actually going to start keeping up now. Might start keeping up, and if this can run full speed, then maybe we'll be in better business. Okay, we could call the episode here, I think. We need to think about making modules up here. Yeah, we need to make modules for each of these different ones to sort of say what we do with the books. And we're going to need a fair amount of power for each of them as well. So we're going to need to think about that. I think we can do it right now. I think we'll give it a crack. Now 8 power it needs. What's the speed? What's the recipe speed? 6 seconds. Okay, so we don't need a massive amount of power because it's running fairly slowly. So this requires 4 power every 4 seconds. So I think it's similar setup to this because this is probably a little bit overkill at this point. I think we could probably even delete one of these. So let's actually do that. Let's delete one of these. Do you have any? No, you're empty. Okay. So yeah, so we make a little 3 system. We will make 4 systems over here for these guys. Now, I guess we'll focus on the protection spellbook first, because that's kind of what's ailing us at the moment. So mana, transmitter. Mana receiver. Let's actually break from tradition and do the connectors first. If I do it like that, oh, then it screws up. It has to be, so the direction does matter. Pipes, mana pipe. Let's get a caravan. Oh, we've already got a caravan. What sort of stones do I need? I guess we need earth power stones. Go and get me some earth power stones. Can you go over there and get those and bring them back over there? He looks like he's happy. He might get stalled after he picks up the earth crystals, but maybe he won't. So let's build 3 of these. We're actually getting pretty good. Look at this, 800 reinforced planks. That's a crazy large amount. Okay. No, we can't do that because that'll do stupid things if we drag it out like that. Then we just need a splitter. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a barn here and then another barn here, and I think I'm going to have wagons going in between. So I'm going to have a wagon going from this barn to this barn. Yeah, because it's going to be slow enough and I want to be able to turn it off. Or do I just want conveyor belts to be able to turn it off? Yeah, maybe just conveyor belts. Because caravan's a little bit janky. So what do we do here? So you go out like that. So if I do that... Oh, it actually stops it. Oh, okay, that's nice. I like that. I just deleted a few blocks, but whatever. Okay. So how are we going to do this? Okay, so we're going to have these. So these are going to be our 4 things. So we're going to have purple, and then this will be red down here maybe, or blue, and then we'll have red, and then we'll have gold. So we'll have 4 different things. So this is going to be purple. So we're going to have barriers. Okay. Okay. Then we're going to have logistics blocks, splitters. I'm going to turn you on. Where's my caravan gone? He got lost, didn't he? Well, Well, you got all the things. So go over there and get all those things over there. He's carrying... How much is he carrying? A full amount. 32. Even though these only store 20. So he must... Once I set him to sort of go there and fill it up. You, caravan. Don't you have a route? Oh, you do have a route. You got a long route. Why are you not doing your route? I don't know. But anyway, this is kind of full, so I guess we'll just won't worry about it. I think he's stalled as well. I think that route was too long for him, and he's just not really knowing what to do. How's our research? 99 out of 100. Jesus. So I was going to say we're going to get these and boost their research up, but our research is almost done anyway. So here we go. We're going to have the first of our coin solving. Is going to solve all of our coin problems. This is. Okay. Drop chip. Just keep dropping them off. Alright, you're done. You can now go and get deleted. And this guy, yeah. Gonna be slow. Gonna be slow. Could speed it up. 1 every 6 seconds. Oh, this is currently doing 1 every 4 seconds, so... and it's low on leather anyway, because the leather isn't always coming through. So maybe 1 on 6 seconds is not a bad idea. Oh, there we go. Mana reactor. Okay, we are officially done with the mana reactor. Charged elemental crystals. We can now build all the fire temples. Okay. So what we might do is we might actually create another setup. Not here, but somewhere else to create all of these crystals. So we'll say screw it to all of these. These guys in the middle of nowhere. Build ourselves some fire temples. No, fire. Give me the fire temple. You said I could do fire temples. Required research. I did that. Oh no. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Well, this thing just said it unlocked. Oh, it is separate. That is so dodgy. There's separate research, but it didn't show up in the locked recipes. I guess it wasn't locked. It was unavailable, but come on, man. I mean, that's kind of... that's kind of still, you know. Do we need this before we can do this? I'm not sure. Omni Stone, produce my mana reactor. Well, anyway, let's... We can't... What can we do here? Can we do any of these? No, they all need Omni Stones. Okay, well, that's just going to back up then. Well, at least our purple science will start. Blue is doing pretty well, actually. Blue is doing very well. Gold is doing very well. This is caravan time. But I have a funny feeling this caravan is not going to make it all the way back to here. I have that feeling. So we could help it a bit. No, that's not what I meant to do. That's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. I want a path. Okay. There we go. Can't build on uneven terrain. Oh, it's probably because I'm starting it here. Okay, let's go over to there. Let's go over to there. Going back and forwards and up and down and whatever. And we'll build it over there. Alright, beautiful. Where's that bloody wagon gone? Is it finding its way? It is. Well, it's almost there. 32. Okay. Didn't manage to sell all of them. So 32 minus 12 is 20. That's not good. We should have sold more than 20. I don't understand why it sometimes doesn't do that, but I'm sure it'll sort itself out eventually. And he's finding his way back. He's using the roads. He or she, anyway, I'm not sure. But getting there in the end and then going over to the barn. What we could do is do like that. And then if these are all the same, then we just got a single road. Single roads are not good. We want highways. Highways as much as possible. Although these are, they're not too bad. They're not too bad. I'm not going to mess around with that. That's just nuts. That's very messy. Anyway, this is going strong. We're getting tons of purple. We're going to spend it all on the research, which we can't do because we need Omni Stones. All right, let's break out the new fancy building. So these bloody shrines, man. The fire one, magma, maybe. Although putting down a forester and just chucking some trees around it is easier, and it doesn't require bloody mana bricks to build the damn thing. So I'm not sure why we would ever use this. Earth shrine though, that could be incredibly useful because it regenerates resources, and then our speed of mining goes up. Omni temple. Okay, that sounds like it's gonna be like you build it and then you have to put tons of stuff into it to keep it happy. Sort of like a rocket where, you know, you build a rocket and then you have to provide tons of stuff. Okay, mana reactor. That's exactly what I expected. One of each crystal. And 10 purple coins and 10 power, 30 seconds produces 1 Omni Stone. Okay, done. Go away. Oh, you cost 200 of those bloody things? Did you really? And 1 person, and 200 of these as well. My God, I'm surprised we can actually afford that. How is our mana bricks going? We got mana bricks storage. I'm going to upgrade you a fair bit because I want you to be able to store a ton of these things. You can be upgraded again. I want you to store everything. Rails, upgrade that a few times. These upgraded only a couple of times because I don't want, because this entire system is going to collapse because I've upgraded the rails and this. So this, yeah, this whole thing is going to start collapsing. Pipes, I don't think we really need to expand these too much. I will turn that off so we can create more mana pipes. But yeah. Is this big? This one. We can put you up and begin. I feel like a couple more times, get more of those going on. What the hell is going on here? What happened? Oh, I turned this off, did I? Oh, yeah, okay. I might have turned it off. So that'll get those going again. I should have deselected the recipe, because if you just straight up turn it off, then you don't know what's going on. Necklaces, we got a ton of necklaces. Don't know what we're going to use those for. Base, level 10. Oh, Omni Stones. Okay, so we need another very big, very wide open area to build Omni Stone production. I'm not going to touch this area. This whole area is just going to be for coin production. So we can duplicate this many times if we want to, and then we can have crap loads of these books going down, filtering into all these different machines, producing all of these different things, and then carting them off to sell for coins. Yeah, look at our purple coins already. That's from those books. That's just... So that was a really good idea. And because they're books, they can be translated to anything. Any resource we want. If we want more red coins, boom, make red books. It doesn't sell them all, but yeah. So next episode, Omni Stones, we're gonna make our own setup. Oh my God, how I wanna have a whatchamacallit, a mega base where I don't have to deal with these hills and these rivers and water everywhere, and Oh god, it would just be so nice not to have to deal with these, because building on hills is a nightmare. Is an absolute nightmare. But I'm gonna push through this game. I'm gonna get that temple up. That's my aim, is to get the temple up. And then we'll see what the temple is. And if the temple is something like deliver 1,000,000 Omni Stones, then I'm just going to say, you know what, screw it. We're going to go into the Mega Base and we're going to do that instead. And then in the Mega Base, we'll actually do the filling up the Omni Temple, because, yeah, doing something like that, a crap load of Omni Stones. How many Omni Stones are we going to need? We're going to need a fair amount. Yeah, see, it's going to be like 100 for all of these. So we're looking at something like 700 just for all the research. And then base level 9, which is another 100. So that's 800. So yeah, we're definitely going to need to... And I'm not going to use the stones produced by all of these places. Although... Oh, this one's actually been shut off, because we're running out of blue coins. Okay, I would love you to get that back up. Maybe we don't need a full setup, because right now we got 50 here. How much did we say we needed? So that's 200. So I'm going to upgrade this twice. So that's now going to store 800. Red. Upgrade that twice. Well, I upgraded that 3 times. Oh well. No, wait, we want it to store 800, right? So it needs to be one more. It needs to be 200 per row. So that's fine. So we get 800. And then we need this one to be up. And then we just need the blue one. Okay. What are you still doing? Grabbing that stuff. I would have thought you'd be done by now. Well, it's going to be stalled. So anyway, we'll get this up. Then what we might do next episode is we'll let these guys run. They're going to be running hot for a long time. So there's going to be a fair amount of blue coins used, because I think these guys mostly use blue coins for all of their shenanigans. A little bit of red, a little bit of gold, but mostly blue to get all these temples running. So we'll let them run. It'll start to eat away the blue coins, but eventually we will have 800 of these stones in the barns. And then, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to just move all of them. I'm going to somehow get all of those stones together in one place, maybe in the middle here somewhere, maybe in this magical meeting point, and then I'm going to build the mana forge, whatever it is. So we've got stones here, 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 and here. So yeah, somewhere around this center area, we'll get that stupidly expensive, crazy building, the mana reactor, and we'll do that. Yeah, and we'll see how we go. All right, so I'm going to finish this off, and yes, then we'll see how we don't need any more than 800, do we? I don't think so. Ah, we need an extra 400. For all of these guys, each 400 each. Okay, so if we go, that's 250. So that means 1,000, which is not quite enough. Oh, that's max. Okay, so we got it. We got that at max. Anyway, we'll put it up to max. I don't know. I don't know if I want to leave this game idle and just let it run so it builds those up. That's not a bad idea, to be honest. Although it could crash and send all of the... What'll probably happen is we'll probably have a death spiral with the red coins going down, and then it'll cause the blue coins to go down, and I'll come back and the base will be dead. So I guess we're not going to do that. We're going to leave it running, and we're going to concentrate really hard on all of our coins, making sure that our coins do not go down the toilet, making sure that they're nice and strong. And while we're doing that, we will let all these gems build up in the background. And then hopefully by the time we get our coin economy extremely strong, we will have enough gems left to do all of the research. And maybe we'll start some sort of shipping system to get these into the middle and start them with the mana reactor. Maybe place that, get that started working, and then have a set storage for it with a certain amount of Omni Stones so we don't build more than we actually need. And get the reset. We could do all that now, actually. Think about it. And we've already got it set up, don't we? We already got it set up. Mana reactor. What am I talking about? We already got all of the gems here. Okay. Maybe I just do it. I'm talking about it. I'm talking about doing this and doing that and blah blah blah. Just do it. Okay. We're gonna need a couple of these for power as well. Because yeah, it needs a bit of power. Okay. Mana. It really does annoy me the way that recharger. Can't afford? Ah, those mana bricks. Okay. Well, you know, I guess we're just using one then. No. Delete you. Connector. Okay, build pipes. Mana pipes. So I'm assuming that these caravans still function correctly. I believe they do. Where the hell did you go? Or come from? That's weird. Oh, all the way over there. Okay. So this requires power. So let's get this over there. We get a splitter. Just get a pusher actually. Okay, we'll allow this to back up a decent amount. We do need a lot of power, but this does take 30 seconds, so I don't think we need too many crystals. That's probably enough. Okay. Probably should have thought of this earlier. I was thinking about making a whole... Oh, look at that. That is very pretty. That is extremely pretty. Ooh. Ooh. What do we want first? Well, I don't care about these fire temples anymore. We would have actually needed them for the setup I was going to make. Like an Omni temple setup in the middle of nowhere. Would have needed these, so... I guess that wasn't going to work anyway. What are you... You require all 4 research. Okay. Well, I guess we got to do these. Air. Let's do air first, and then we can do this splitter. Okay. So that'll fix itself up eventually. Okay, well, we're making Omni Stones anyway. We're making the damn Omni Stones. I guess we'll just leave it here. Next episode, working on the coins. That's going to be our main thing. And yeah, we'll just let this run in the background now. Now we've got the Omni Stones. We got the most beautiful building in the entire game spinning around. Does this require... Doesn't require level 10. So I guess we're not going to worry about level 10. Omni pipe transition. I don't know if we need that. I'm guessing we do. It's probably Omni power. Like the Omni temple requires Omni power. So we're going to need Omni pipes to do that. Okay. That would be nice if it just requires Omni power, because Omni power is like infinite. So yeah. Looks like earth crystals are a problem. I'm guessing the caravan for the earth crystals has gotten lost. Or gotten stuck. Yeah, we may have built all this. Oh, you've got a bunch of earth crystals. Okay. Yeah. Okay. How do we do this? How do we do this? Oh, well, I'm going to worry about that next episode. This episode has been going on for long enough. Quite long, in fact. So next episode, fixing all that stuff, getting the coins. Our purple coins are looking pretty good. Our blue coins are hanging in there. Red coins starting to go down. Green coins still... Not green, gold. Gold coins are still amazing. So, yeah, I think overall our coins are good, but I want them to be solid. Extremely solid. So that's what we're going to be looking at tomorrow, or whenever I do the next video. So I'll catch you guys later. This has been Hairymuppet. I hope you enjoyed this game.